What's up, McGandies? If you'd like to learn how to build a falling death trap of death and kill all of those annoying little people and animals on your server, then you're in the right place. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to build this thing. Alright, what's up, Randy Dandies? Today I have yet another tutorial for you. I'm going to be showing you how to make that death trap that auto falls when you step on a pressure plate that was so keenly disguised as, I thought it was pretty good at least, the disguise that I had with all the diamonds on there. Alright, so in order to do this, the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to find an area that is either primarily sand or primarily gravel. The block needs to have gravity, which means that if you place it in midair, kind of like that, see, it would fall. So if it doesn't fall, you can't use that block. Now, once you find an area that is primarily sand, what you're going to do is you're going to cut down 4 deep, and then you are going to then begin to either place down the blocks or continue to hollow it out. Now, typically what I will do is I will hollow it out, and then I will place down the blocks, which is what I'm going to do. But by all means, you can modify this to however you wish. Now you can see I'm 3 down, so I need to keep going down. And then we can place down the TNT and the sand and everything else that we need. Now that we are 4 blocks down, technically we could place the TNT here and then build up. However, it's not going to fall down if you only go 4 deep. Now, if you want it to have a falling effect as opposed to just an explosion effect, you're going to want to continue to dig down. Now, I recommend that you dig down at least 3 deep so that people cannot jump out of the hole once it falls. Because that would kind of defeat the purpose of it falling, because then you could outrun the explosion more than likely. Now, since we want our people that fall in here to die a horrible, horrible, horrible death, we are going to make sure that this is clearly deep enough for them to fall to their doom. Now, as I always say, dead people are better than alive people, so we're going to mutilate people, not only on the fall, but then with the explosion afterwards. It's like insult to injury, which is great. It's a blessing, really. Alright, so now that we've done that, we can place down the TNT. Now, I'm just going to use a TNT so I can get out 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we actually want to place TNT on this layer here. Now, be careful with, see how I built that up? Now, when I detonate this, that is not going to fall. So the block that is right there is not going to fall as far as the rest of them. And that's simply because, obviously, there is TNT under there, and it's not going to fall because there's not free air. Now, the miracle thing about TNT is that when it's activated, it gains gravity, which means that if you activate it with, say, a pressure plate like I did in the intro, you can see that everything falls around it. And I'm putting another block that has gravity sand on top of the TNT as a way to, continue the falling effect when it's activated. So now that we've placed the sand over the layer of TNT that we have, we are going to now cover this entire area with redstone. Now, the only thing to keep in mind here is that redstone only has a length of 15, so I like to put it somewhere in the middle so that the current can reach all of the TNT at the same time. Now that we've placed down the redstone, we're going to put another layer of sand over the TNT. Now, make sure that you do place it above it, and it will not fall. If it falls, then you're hacking somehow and you need to go to jail. So, now that we've placed the sand, or I guess we're placing the sand, it should be pretty much complete. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to make sure that we put a pressure plate over where the redstone is, and now if I were to step on that right now, I'd be dead. Because this is going to send the current down, activate the redstone's going to activate the TNT, and everything is going to fall and kill everything in this area. Now, I don't know about you, but this is obscenely obvious. You might try and walk over there, touch it, and then run so you don't die, which is kind of where the falling effect comes in, so you do die. Or, you can do this, and you can get those greedy moes on your server with a bunch of diamonds. Now, if I was just walking along, minding my own business, I would have never thought that somebody would be skeeving and conniving. I don't even know what half of those words mean, but I do know that I would not expect this to have a pressure plate. I'd be like, oh, yeah, woo! Oh, and boom, then you're dead. So, that is how you make. That's how you make a falling death trap. Now, if you guys like these tutorials, I really do appreciate suggestions on what to build and what you guys want to see built. So yeah, just go ahead and leave your suggestions down below, and I will do my best to build what you want to see. Just another quick channel update here at the end. Over the next couple of days, I am going to be playing some Borderlands 2, which is released on Tuesday, and I will have a video for you guys very, 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 very early on Tuesday. So if you guys like Borderlands 2 and you want to see me playing some Borderlands 2 and possibly touching myself to the experience, you're more than welcome to stop by early on Tuesday and check it out. And I look forward to seeing all of you moes there, and I'm going to teabag my way out of here. So I will see you guys all later.